Have you ever wondered what makes some people so captivating that they draw the attention of even those who seem completely out of reach? In this video, I'm going to share two powerful principles that, if you apply them, won't just make you stand out. They can actually attract attention from the most surprising and seemingly unattainable individuals. And no, this isn't about manipulation or shallow tactics. What I'll share is grounded in Stoic philosophy and ancient wisdom that has guided some of the greatest leaders and minds in history. Over the next 6 to 7 minutes, you'll discover how Stoicism can revolutionize not just the way you interact with others, but also how you live your life as a whole. I'm going to show you how to build a resilient mindset, a magnetic presence, and a natural charm that draws people in without pretending or trying too hard. This isn't magic. It's grounded in practical psychology and timeless philosophy. So, if you're ready to uncover two powerful principles and learn how to use them in your everyday life, stick with me until the end. I promise by the time you finish this video, you'll see both your relationships and yourself from a whole new perspective. Let's dive in. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in ancient Greece and Rome, isn't just a way to manage stress or overcome hardship. It's also a profound tool for reshaping your presence and the effect you have on others. The first principle you need to embrace is developing an unshakable mindset. What does this really mean? It's about building an attitude that isn't dictated by what happens around you. Picture someone who, no matter the chaos or pressure in their environment, remains calm, confident, and focused. This person doesn't get thrown off by criticism, doesn't chase after attention, and doesn't rely on others for validation. Instead, they project a quiet confidence that's incredibly attractive. When you start living by this Stoic principle, something powerful happens. People begin to gravitate toward your energy. Why? Because in a world dominated by insecurity and the constant need for approval, someone who feels secure without trying too hard instantly stands out. Now, this doesn't mean you become cold or emotionally unavailable. It means developing emotional discipline, acting from a place of inner strength and authenticity rather than desperation or need. And here's where things get interesting. Even people who seemed out of reach, yes, even those already committed, may feel drawn to your calm presence and emotional self-sufficiency. But that's not all. Stoicism doesn't just teach you how to stay calm. It also trains you to focus only on what's within your control. This is crucial because so many people drain their energy stressing over things they can't change, like others' opinions or external circumstances that are simply beyond their reach. When you shift your attention to what is within your power, your mindset, your actions, and your responses, you start to radiate a kind of inner strength that's impossible to overlook. This combination of emotional stability and clear focus doesn't just make you more attractive. It transforms you into someone others respect and admire. And here's the part most people miss. When you stop chasing others and instead commit to becoming your best self, people naturally start coming to you. This isn't about playing games. It's the natural outcome of living with purpose and authenticity. The title, "Even the Married Ones Will Chase You," when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, may sound bold or exaggerated at first glance, but it's rooted in profound philosophical principles dating back to ancient Greece. Stoicism, a philosophy centered on self-mastery, virtue, and inner peace, encourages individuals to free themselves from impulsive emotions and irrational desires that often dictate behavior. The notion that even married individuals might be drawn to someone living by these Stoic ideals lies in the quiet power of emotional discipline and inner calm. A true Stoic cultivates such presence and self-control that it naturally commands attention and intrigue regardless of others' relationship status. What truly draws others in isn't just outward behavior or appearance. It's the sense of inner peace and self-mastery a person radiates. Someone who embraces Stoicism is constantly working toward emotional balance, allowing them to handle any situation with quiet strength and composure. This kind of person, through their calm and steady presence, isn't swayed by the emotional highs and lows of daily life. They remain centered and grounded. And that kind of stability is incredibly attractive in a world overflowing with uncertainty and emotional chaos. The Stoic doesn't seek approval or rely on others' opinions to feel whole. Instead, their focus remains on what they can control, how they respond to external events, and how they manage their own emotions. This kind of emotional independence is a powerful trait, one that naturally attracts those who crave stability and authenticity. The image of someone who remains composed and unshaken even amid life's storms evokes both admiration and respect. That calm presence can spark attraction from all kinds of people, including surprisingly those already in committed relationships. Moreover, the Stoic doesn't just chase inner peace. They live by core virtues: honesty, justice, temperance, and courage. These values aren't just ideals. They're daily practices that make the Stoic not only admirable, but deeply magnetic. These are the core virtues of Stoicism. A person who embraces this way of life isn't just aiming to improve their own well-being. They often become an example for others to follow. People who observe this kind of inner balance and consistency are naturally drawn to the wisdom and clarity it reflects. In a world full of confusion and pretense, the Stoic's steady, unwavering approach to life stands out as genuinely attractive. In many ways, the Stoics' authenticity and disciplined mindset make them more compelling, not because they seek attention, but because they live with intention. We've now reached the end of this journey into the power of Stoicism and how a life grounded in serenity and self-control can even draw the attention of those already in relationships. Never forget, what truly captivates isn't what we show on the surface, but the deep inner peace we build and carry with us throughout our lives. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to leave a comment and share your thoughts on what it means to live by a quiet philosophy. Are you ready to put these principles into action? If you felt inspired and you're committed to starting this journey of transformation, write quiet philosophy in the comments. I'd love to hear your reflections, and I'll see you in the next one.